And hello! Forgive me if there are any technical issues. It has been ages since I've recorded a gaming video, but if I am doing everything correctly, I am now recording. And today we will be returning to the beautiful world of Dunzookin. Tomorrow, as I am recording this, but today, as of the day I am posting the video, is 3 years since this world was made, and 3 years since our lovely little Dunzookin cottage was built, and it's 2 years since I've made a video in this world. I wish I could say I've been busy, but I to be honest, I haven't really been busy until, well, I started my master's degree in September, but I'm studying part-time, and I thought to commemorate the occasion, to commemorate 3 years of Dunzookin, we just go on a little walk down memory lane to explore the world, and who knows where the series will go from here. I would certainly like to make more Dunzookin videos, but we'll see where we get. Tripping over myself again, tripping over my words. You can tell I'm out of practice. We'll see where this series leads. Port Nitro, ahoy hoy. Get in ye boat. I don't know what it is about ahoy hoy. I used to have a fixation with that phrase. I don't know why. Like Mr. Burns from The Simpsons. And talk about the birds and the bees. They're together in one boat. Is that the birds and the bees I've heard so much about? And eggs. There's been a consistent chicken overpopulation. Oh, hello. Overpopulation problem in Dunzookin, and we've just made it worse. Pumpkin Pete demands a fair wage. Well, I don't know how I'd pay you, sir. Yes, the chicken overpopulation problem. And a sheep who's an exchange student who's come to live with the chickens. There are a lot of them. Was it episode 4 or 5? The Great Chicken Conundrum? Yes, and they're making a heck of a noise. And there's a lot of bamboo. Bamboo seems to be becoming a bit of an invasive species in Dunzookin. Yeah, look at that. Let's go down here first. Yes, the good old smokestack smeltery. Yes. Unfortunately the homemade data pack that I made that could turn bone meal into could smelt into iron nuggets has stopped working. And because of the very precarious situation with this world and running it on a realm, I may not be able to reinstall it. I may get into that later. And my rabbit farm with the giant carrot at the entrance. And oh yeah, rabbits run away from you, but chickens don't. I completely forgot that. Hello bunnies. I don't mean to scare you. We have the hunting dog house. Don't get too attached. Well, I don't think I've ever lost had a dog pass away on camera, at least. And there's a rabbit tied up in there with the dogs. I don't think that's very safe, but oh well. And more bamboo littering the place. Let's go back. The Lofi track is just looping. Had a bit of dead air there. And hang on. I forgot to set the Lofi track to loop. First episode back, and it's not going too well. The horse stable, my lovely farm, my moo cows. Hello moo cows. and hello sheep, and hello... Oof, more bamboo. I must have had a thing for growing bamboo before I stopped playing on this world. And here we have the beautiful, the magnum opus of this world, my beautiful Dunzookin castle. Yes. And then over there, the subject of my last episode 2 years ago, the birthday building, which if you look at the compass, and the single slice of birthday cake, now 2 years old, probably thoroughly rotten. This is like the original spawn point of the world, where the cake is, and the candle that is still burning after 2 years. Yes. Hello chicken. Hello castle pond fish. And let's go this way. And hello escaped rabbit. And across the bridge to the Dunzookin Leisure District. Enjoy your visit. And the aquarium. I intended this banner to look like a fish, but it very much does not look like a wholesome goldfish. It looks like something else. Tropical fish, brackets, pretty privilege. And not very lively, those fish. And the slammin' salmon tastes good smoked. Oop. Got caught on the door then. Yep, they're a lot more lively, a lot more interesting to watch, but not as pretty as the tropical fish. Let's stop to eat a jacket potato there. And we have the Dunzookin Museum. History in the making, definitely no faking. Oh, the founding of Dunzookin, there's me holding an axe aloft. I suppose that's supposed to represent Dunzookin Cottage back there. And me writing my undergraduate dissertation, which now that I'm doing my master's degree, now that I've been exposed to master's level study, my undergraduate dissertation feels like a child's play. It feels like the beloved childhood halcyon days of my academic career, which I wish I could return to. And there's the great chicken conundrum. There's me being mighty and forging ahead with my sword, and my brother Wildcard cowering from the chickens, which, as we all know, is exactly how that event went in real life. And did we put anything upstairs? I can't remember if we ever got around to that. Oh. Exhibits empty, pending the passing of more history. IDK, maybe start a war or something. We need more stuff. Please do something of note. We can build more dioramas. Well, I guess we're gonna have to build more things of note. Make more dioramas. And we've got so much more space in the leisure district here for future builds. A swimming pool maybe, or a roller coaster. Lots of fun things we could build. The Dunzookin Library. Yes. Let's pick a book at random off the shelf here. That one. My Exile. A Pigman Scorned by me, B. Winston Hogglesford Smythe. Oh yes, this one. I'll flick through the pages so you can pause and read at your own leisure. The only thing you need to know about this tome is the revelation that Dunzookin's own Winston was plotting to have me meet with a dreadful accident. Oh, Winston, he is a character. Now that it's nearly night time, let's head back to the castle and and check on Winston. Let's see if he's still around. Stuck in that basement for 2 years with nobody to log on and feed him. We might just find he's already a zombie piglin. There should be a skeleton piglin. Oh, the classic Dunzookin castle. Let's head off into the basement. And he's still there. Winston P, or is it B? Hoggleford Smythe. And he's not looking at me. Oh, no. Hello, Winston. Aw. Looking nice and cozy and warm with your nice fire and your cozy bed and your nice flower there. Hello. Hello. And you're behind bars, so you're not going to have me meet with some accident. Mr. Aspiring Ruler of Dunzookin. Oh. Let's go to the classic castle bedroom. It's nostalgic just being here. Where are we going next? There's the storage silo, there's the ugly tree that I made off camera that I've kind of half considered demolishing, but it would be so much effort that I don't know, maybe wouldn't be worth my time. And we've got the iconic Big Ziggy next to the Dandelion guest house. Yes, the Big Ziggy there, the larger-than-life statue of my beloved cat Ziggy. Oh, a cheeky skeleton. Hiding in the trees so he doesn't burn in daylight. Very sneaky there. And we've got the beautiful Dunzookin garden, and even that is infested with chickens. And the beautiful gazebo. Honestly, this garden I think is one of the favourite Minecraft builds I have ever made anywhere. Yes, what a lovely, pretty view. And if we continue on, we've got the camping tent there, and my village that I was building, which I have named the Procrastination because of how much I procrastinated on it. I can't remember if I ever showed you a couple of the things I added to the village, or if that was post the original series. This I envision it as like a meeting place for the villagers. And a chicken farm for them, as if Dunzookin didn't have enough chickens. Hello, chickens. And even though we've got the large accommodations, there are some smaller houses here that are more plain, built to a standard design. There are 2 villagers living here already, and they're named Adam and Steve, but I never see them wandering around, so let's say hi and see if they're in their pretty pink house. Ooh, I can hear villager voices. Hey, are you 2 stuck? No. Okay, sorry, I thought you were stuck on your workstations. But yes, it's just the 2 of them so far. I've got mob griefing, which is the thing that allows villagers to reproduce, turned on, but it doesn't seem to be happening so far in this village. Unlike my other village, the village of the cured, which perhaps I could go and show you. Yes, which has become overrun with villagers. named the village of the cured because it was originally going to be for some zombie villagers, Zombie Jim, and there's another one who are trapped in various places throughout the land, who I intended to cure but never got around to. But the village of the cured, I brought 2 villagers over from a nearby village of Dunzookin town, just to live in the village and to eventually keep Zombie Jim and friend Zombie John, I think that was his name, company. But they reproduced and have a whole family here now. Let's see if we can find Bleed Not For Thy Sins, Wiglasson. Yes, that's their goth child there. And Fletchy Dude, their Fletcher child. Oh, here we have the original Wiglaf. Oh yes, father of the whole town. Hello, Wiglaf. Oh, it's been a long time. I wonder if Drigglesburg, the other father of the town, is around. Benny Two Shoes Wiglafson. Okay. Destroyer Wiglafson. And Snotrag Wiglafson. Wow, this family ran out of baby names quick. Where is our friend Drigglesburg? Ooh, is that him? Drigglesburg the Drumbulant, hello! Yes, he doesn't seem to like me too much. I wonder what I've done to upset him. And hello, chicken. And we've got over here the camel enclosure for a little family of camels. Hello, Fudge. Hello, Toffee. And hello, Caramel. Aww. There's a very low ceiling on this barn here. Perhaps that could do with an upgrade someday. And where are we going next? Nope, not this way. Dunzookin capital this way, Dunzookin town this way. Well, let's head out to Dunzookin town. Which, well, there's the watchtower up there. Hang on, I'll just... I was gonna say, just get out of the way of the trees so you can have a good look at it. But there's a lot of trees here. I think we'll have to be doing some gardening here to thin out the foliage a bit. There's the lovely watchtower. Oh, hello, pig. And Dunzookin town. A village that I don't think I ever did anything with. Apart from relocate a couple of villagers to the village of the cured. And a pig and a sheep in the same boat. Okay. And some leads. Oh, is that the wandering trader? Hello! Hello, wandering trader. Who, even though I uninstalled the Hermit Heads data pack, still seems to have them. Well, I didn't uninstall it, I just deleted all the old data packs and updated them to the latest versions. Maybe that guy is clearing out some dead stock. And I'm heading now to the Spruce Outpost, which I'm sure I showed you this on camera before, but it's Waypoint Station, which is where we are. The village and Dunzookin that way, and Spruce Outpost Conifer Lodge this way. Oop, bit of a lag spike there. Welcome to the Spruce Outpost. And oh, I do like this raised house. Oh, hello! Hello, little dogs. I didn't know you were here. And a lot of stuff, which I've neglected for 2 years. And this, I don't remember this. Huh. I have no recollection of that building at all, but I must have built it. And I still need to build a path. This is Cobbleopolis, which I started building but never finished off camera as a sort of tribute to the older days of Minecraft. We use the elevator here. Yes, there's the compass. I sort of missed that early Minecraft aesthetic. See if we can get up to the top there and look at the nice view. Oh, I can't get right to the top, but and not a very good view. There. And the sun is setting again, so let's get back to the Conifer Lodge and sleep, and then head back to good old Dunzookin. Oh, nice sunset, nice warm colours, and I bet I've got loads of recording filters to make the recording look all nice and grungy, but I can't see them while I'm recording. Wrong building. Oh, hello dogs. And back we go to Dunzookin. And I think before I end this video, I might do some spring cleaning, cut down some of the bamboo, harvest some of the crops, just make the old Dunzookin capital area look nice and clean, ready for new builds in future. Now, which is the right path back to Dunzookin? I never spent much time in Zookin Town, this village here, so I'd always forget which was the right road home. Oh, the lovely Dunzookin world flag. And there is the path home. Oh hey, I forgot that hill over there. I always called it a muffin hill. It doesn't really look much like a muffin. I don't know why I called it that. Maybe from the other side. Let's take a peek when we get round there. Yeah, no, it doesn't really look very muffiny at all. But that is the name I gave it, so. Here we are back in glorious Dunzookin capital. And hello, farm animals. I've had to specifically turn the friendly mobs volume down because because the noise of all of them was pretty grating. And let's, and more eggs. Thank you, chicken. I wish there were more things you could do with eggs. Because if we go in the storage silo here, as Wildcard wrote, form a pile of junk for some reason. Wood, pumpkins, seeds, eggs. We have far too many eggs. Good grief, more eggs. Yes, eggs. More eggs, yes. More eggs. We have a lot of eggs. And nothing really to do with them. Apart from throw them to make more chickens, which make more eggs. So quarantining them in those boxes probably for the best. And while we're here, let's do some spring cleaning and cut back on the bamboo overgrowth. And I'll replant just a couple of them to add just a bit of foliage. Nope, don't want the leaves. And I've got... I don't know how I've ended up with so much luck. Maybe before I stopped using the world, I was messing around with cheats or potions or something. I don't know. So yes, I had a lot of problem trying to get this world to work properly. Because I started a new realm to host the world, so I could play from my home computer or my laptop when I was out and about, and potentially Wildcard someday could play, though he's far too busy right now. But the world just wouldn't upload for ages, and I used an online tool because I thought the world was just too massive, because this was like a 1.5 gigabyte world. So I used this online tool that makes the Minecraft world's file size smaller, apparently by deleting useless chunks, or chunks that you never built in, which did manage to get the world to work eventually, but it's deleted a lot of the places where I used to go to gather resources. You can't really see on this map because it's not I've not generated that far on this computer yet. Oh, and I hear rain. Over here somewhere there used to be a mesa where there was lovely terracotta, that's what it was, coloured terracotta that I was gathering, and when I went over there on my other computer, it was now like a oak forest because the chunks got deleted. Which I think I still have like a barrel or a chest to hold the terracotta. Oh dear, it's thundering and I don't trust my one lightning rod to be enough. I think we should get inside the castle and sleep through the night, and hopefully the storm will be gone in the morning. Oh, a creeper there, and a big thick patch of bamboo that I'll have to deal with. Ah, what a lovely, clear, fresh morning to cut down some bamboo. I don't want to... Maybe how hard is it to cut down bamboo with your bare hands? Very slow, not on camera. Oop. I would say I wouldn't want to waste all this durability on bamboo, but I also don't want to fill in the dead air with... And all the nasties come out of the forest, out of the shade of the forest. This is why we need an extensive defoliation campaign, I think, to clear this out so the mobs and the nasties have less places to hide. And do you think I'll be able to cut down the rest of this without... I think that was thunder again. Unless it's part of the Lofi track that I am listening to. This is Lofi I got on... This is Lofi I got from Humble Bundle by Fat with a P, Frog with a P Studios. I'm sure I'll credit them in the description if I remember. But I paid for the music, so I don't know how and my inventory is full. Let's put those in a bundle. The new bundle item that appeared in the game while I was not playing, which is it's actually really useful. I think the old inventory is practically full there, so let's pop over to the silo and put our bamboo harvest away, if indeed I have enough space for it. Now that's blocks, raw bamboo, there we go. I'm probably going to need, there's another, let's type here. Nope, caps lock was on, sneaky caps lock. There we go. It's weird how even after 2 years I can half remember where certain things are kept in the silo. That's nice and sparse, and that stuff can stay where it is. But this stuff, this ugly dense thicket here, has to go. And let's take this back to the silo as well, and then maybe let's harvest some crops and then call it a day for today. Where was it? Is it on the next floor? No. Oh well. Nope, we've gone down to the ground floor again. We got there eventually. And now, let's do some nice, methodical... We'll plant that one there. Nice methodical wheat harvesting. There is something a little bit meditative about this. Even though I have plenty of wheat already, and a lot of the time the fully grown wheat is just sort of aesthetic because it looks pretty. Hey, I may finally get around to building the giant harvest scarecrow idol that I always talked about building in the last series. That would be a nice build to do. So yes, as I said earlier, I am currently doing my master's degree in creative writing. It's well, prose fiction, but creative writing. I was watching back over some old Minecraft videos earlier today just to get myself back into the Dunzookin headspace to get ready to record, and listening to myself in my final undergrad days talk about my undergrad experiences. And I said back then that I'm thinking of applying for the famous UEA MA prose fiction course, but I kind of don't want to, and I'd kind of rather do Open University. And I was watching that today, thinking, you idiot, because I am currently doing the UEA MA prose fiction course. Which is, it's been good, but it's also kind of been very, very hard. At my undergrad uni, I was a big academic fish in a small academic pond. Always the first to have my hand up in class. Always getting good grades on my assignments. Well, this MA course is like all the big fish from all the little ponds have assembled, and I found out there are much bigger academic fish than me. So I am undoubtedly totally the worst student in the cohort for this MA, and I am kind of getting a taste of what it must have felt like to be back in class with me during my undergrad days, just having people discuss over your head loads of fascinating and interesting but utterly incomprehensible things, and to just be totally academically lost. Oh. I'm having trouble speaking because even though you are hearing the lo-fi music quite quietly in the mix, it's quite loud in my headphones currently. Maybe I'll have to fix that if we're doing more installments. But no, with doing an MA, I don't know. Undergrad at times felt very easy. There were a few things I really struggled with, like my poetry classes when I had them. My MA, I've really hit the upper ceiling of my intelligence, I think. I'm scraping against like the very top of what my brain is capable of doing, and it's kind of rough. Because I'm a part-time student, but I'm basically studying full-time, like in my spare time. My heart goes out to people who actually do this course full-time and have to do the whole course load in a year. I don't have to do my 15,000 word dissertation until next academic year, and I could not possibly imagine having to do it this academic year. Let's sleep tonight at the lovely Dunzookin cottage. Oh, where have the 3 years gone? Time just goes so quickly. And yes, let's do this field as well. Although we may just load off some of the seeds into the composter, so the old inventory doesn't get too full. Kind of occurred to me that I've been an animal YouTuber for longer than I was ever a gaming YouTuber, so most of my subscribers may never have seen any of my gaming content, because I've been like an unemployed zoo adult for the past 2 years. Well, partially employed. And volunteering. I'm not sure how much I'm allowed to say, but I have done some volunteering at one of the zoos that I frequent regularly, and it's very fun. I need to get back into it because it's been rather a while. I've got my big, heavy, stompy clompy work boots all nice and clean, and I've got my thermal trousers. It's just finding a weekend where I'm not overwhelmed with master's degree studying to go and muck out some animals and clean some glass and chop some vegetables. How are we doing for harvesting? And you can see the wildlands over there, patiently awaiting Wildcard, who may return someday. I would love to coax him back into Dunzookin. Oh, his fortune teller that he moved into Dunzookin Castle, and his classic prank. I remember when the fortune teller set me on fire, and I remember when he set me on fire. That Minecraft pyromaniac Wildcard. Get rid of that egg. I think it's about time we called it an episode, and there's a hole in the map. That's something I'd have to get Wildcard to help me to fix, I think, because I'm terrible at this kind of big map art. I'm better with the little modded mini-maps. Oh, home again. And it is good to be back. Hello, Dunzookin Greys. Hello, DJ the Parrot. Hello, Grumbulance Joe. Wow, there is a form to the names I give things. So I've been your host, Nitro9. This has been the triumphant return to Dunzookin. Don't like, don't subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!